No clearance.
Bro, you ever notice it sound like you choke on your spit the second time you say no clearance? It's always the funniest thing to me when that theme song comes on. Anyway, what's good, bro? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the No Clearance Podcast, man. I'm your co-host, Tyler, here with my man, 50 Grands, my boy, Jay.
Yep.
Jay, how you doing,
good,
man?
You know, your boy Jay, aka J Money the Sheriff. I just feel like a sheriff today, so I want to be J Money the Sheriff.
What makes you feel like a sheriff today?
I don't know. I just wanted to be a cowboy now, ever since I seen The Harder They Fall. So the closest thing to a cowboy is a sheriff.
Let me put my hood on since you got your hood on.
I just need a haircut. I see you got the haircut, got the cut. I see you, bruh. I see you with the cut. Why are you hiding it? Leave it out on display. Leave it out for the display. Let the people see it. Let the people see it.
All right, here we go. Hey, man, we here today.
Yes.
For those listening on a Wednesday when we drop the episode, happy hump day to y'all.
Happy hump day.
You know what I'm saying? Hope this gets you through your Wednesday. You know, nigga, we hit midway through the week. Fam, you coming to Maryland this weekend, bro?
Yeah, I'm coming. I'll be there. I am super excited.
So excited.
Nah, I'm excited. I'm just a little tired. I don't have that much enthusiasm today because I'm tired.
When was the last time you had that much enthusiasm?
I've ever been enthusiastic? Well, I'm also disappointed today as well. I was expecting to wake up to see a new trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home, and that shit ain't come out yet. Tom Holland lied to me. Him, Zendaya, and that fat nigga, they all lied. They put out a whole video talking about new trailer in 24 hours. The clock's ticking, niggas. Time's up. They lied to me. They lied. I've been refreshing Twitter and YouTube for hours. Don't lie to me, man. Don't tell me 24 hours and it still ain't here on this beautiful Tuesday.
Well, I'll tell you what is here. Silk motherfucker Sonic.
That's right.
That's who's here. Let's get into some hip hop connoisseur segment, all right? Silk Sonic is here, and these niggas are smoother than ever.
My God, so smooth.
So smooth.
Fly like B.
Shout out to them for putting Bootsy Collins on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I remember this summer I was like, I'm gonna listen to a Bootsy Collins album. And I must say, that nigga was on something.
Oh, for sure.
Can't exactly say exactly, but it sounded good.
Man, isn't he like a funk? He's like a funkadelic musician. The delic comes from psychedelic.
Funk legend.
He was on psychedelics. Funkadelic comes from psychedelics.
Funk legend.
Huh?
Yeah. Shout out to him, man. He was a great addition to the album. But I also had, I don't want to call it an epiphany, but I feel like Carlos Mill and Chico Bean, would have sounded amazing.
Oh my
on this
God!
project.
Why didn't they put them on
like
that album?
pimping type stuff? I know they wasn't thinking, but Carlos and Chico, they would have killed it.
They sure would have.
They would have killed it.
So
imagine them on the same song with Bootsy Collins, just talking that talk.
Speaking of Bootsy Collins, I kind of mixed them up with the guy who directed Sorry to Bother You, Boots Riley.
Yeah,
they did both their names is Boots, so I just assumed it was the same person. Cause I was like,
no.
Oh yeah, Bootsy Collins. You know, I was about to say, fun fact, he also directed Sorry to Bother You. Kind of random for him to do, but you know. But they're two different people.
No.
I just had to look it up just to double check. I didn't want to sound like an idiot. But they kind of look alike.
That's hilarious. Nah, I really liked it, yo. And I know they put out some hits,
Yeah,
but I feel like
the deep cuts is nice.
they have not dropped the best
They
song yet.
haven't.
Put on a Smile is the best song on this project, and I think they waiting to drop that thing. Are they waiting for cuffing
I think
season?
they want a good music video. They're gonna do. They've been doing great music videos. I think they're gonna release it with an
Yeah,
amazing music video.
yeah.
And because Skate, when they dropped that one, that was like it was a little flimsy. I liked it, but it was flimsy.
Yeah, it was a fun
Yeah, but it
song,
wasn't as
and
popular as
yeah,
the
and
first one.
I don't think they
No,
tripping
I don't
on
think they're
that.
tripping either. But I
I
think
just
they,
I
like you said, they're waiting to drop put a smile.
put on a
Yeah,
smile. Yeah, put on a smile is going to be yeah. I think when that drops as a single, I already know it's going to go
yeah.
big. But I feel like this is the song on the album. Like this one right here is that thing good.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was about to say, I like how it's short, 9 songs.
Oh yeah.
Kind,
I couldn't fathom it being
I was
longer than 10.
expecting 12, but 9 is nice too. I
Really?
was thinking at least 12, 6 from each of them.
Yeah, but it's about the length. It's
Yeah,
still about the length of a
yeah.
12, 15 song from one of these rappers whose songs be like 2 minutes long. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna say that this album is the best album to clean the house to. It's a good album
Hmm.
to wake up in the morning, cook breakfast to, cause I done both. Uh, and it's just a good album just to put on. This is an album you can put on with family around and not feel embarrassed.
Very true.
Like
Yeah,
you
very
can't be
true.
embarrassed about like cuss words.
I mean, they do. I mean, they be
Yeah,
cussing
they
in
do,
this
but
album
like
now.
they do it in a way that like you
You could slide
yeah.
past it. You probably wouldn't
Yeah,
even hear the
like
jump.
you play around some older folks, they be like, "Oh, dude, this sound good. What you know about this young blood?" They hit you with a, "What you know about this young blood?" And you're like,
It just
"Yeah,
came
it just
out.
came out.
It's,
It
it's
came out.
just
You know,
dropped, Grandma.
this is Bruno Mars." Oh, you talking about the little Asian boy
Yeah,
who loves the coke?
I really like the combination, Bruno and Anderson. I think Anderson brings definitely a way better
Yeah,
lyrically way better addition to the group. When Bruno is just gonna hit you with that really good
yeah,
melody. You know what I'm saying? That boy Anderson went in on, was it Fly As Me?
yeah. I think
It
it
was
was.
one of them Jones. He was just going. He was just going off. So I mean,
Maybe when I listen to the album again.
are we gonna see this again? Probably not. I think
So
it may be a
six
while,
songs a
but
one and done thing.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
I'm going on
I
the
think
tour
they're
though.
gonna be on tour
When
for
they
a
go on
long
tour, I'm
time.
going.
I think we're gonna
I'm going. We
yeah.
gotta make this a
I'll
thing.
probably see my in-laws. They probably be right next to it, bro.
We gotta make this a thing, bro. I'm dead ass. We gotta make this a
We're
thing.
going to get them as soon as they drop because they're gonna be
Oh
expensive.
yeah, for sure.
Them too. Bruno Mars by himself is
Yeah,
already
this is one thing.
expensive.
This is what I like about Bruno Mars teaming up Anderson .Paak. It's gonna get Anderson .Paak a more broader audience with the tours, and
Yeah, because he's a
yeah,
genius. I think he's up there on genius
yeah,
status.
Anderson .Paak.
He's getting close to
Anderson
it.
.Paak is by himself is just gonna do like theaters, but with Bruno Mars, he's gonna be doing stadiums. That's the
Yeah,
same thing
yeah.
with
I mean,
J. Cole did with 21 Savage. 21 Savage is big for black people, but he ain't filling stadiums. You ever notice that?
yeah.
Like these artists, like when Drake brought the Migos with him on tour.
Well, that's also because 21 is a terrible performer.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job at the Cole concert.
Yeah, or he got my bad. He must have got a lot better since I remember a couple years ago.
A lot of energy.
Before a couple years ago when I think it was the first Savage Mode.
Yeah.
First Savage Mode was
yeah,
out.
I would imagine.
He performed at the Broccoli City Festival. And when I tell you this was just absolutely terrible. Like it was just the hype man talking and 21 was just looking down the whole time.
You,
He was just looking down, rapping, walking across the stage.
you know,
I was like, wow.
it's hard. You know, stage presence is not something a lot of rappers like think about when they first start. They don't think about it at
No,
all. They just be like, I just
no.
like to rap. You know who? You know who's
But I'm
actually
glad he got better.
surprisingly good performer is Dababy.
Oh no, that ain't no surprise.
Well, like,
That man,
but
that
like,
man be he got the headless mic. He got dance
no, but what
moves.
I'm saying is when I seen him when he first started coming out like 2 years ago, and I was pleasantly surprised, even though it was only a 20-minute set. But and it kind of pissed me off, but it was only $40. Can't be too mad. But I'm like, oh, this guy can perform. He knows how to. He got some stage presence. He's a star.
Oh yeah, shout out to
But
baby
a
man.
lot of that's why
He gonna have
if
to
you
get
ever
it
notice
together.
like the big artists, they always have like people who we think is really big but open for them. Like with Drake and the Migos open for Drake. And it's like, damn, why the Migos is big? But they do that because the big artists are selling out stadiums and it gets those artists who we think is big, but it grows them even more by being in these stadiums and people.
Oh yeah, they trying to get the white
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
People.
Because
um. So another project that dropped recently that came to a surprise to me was shout out to Terrace Martin, man. Terrace Martin dropped the album. For those who don't know who Terrace
yeah,
Martin
please
is, he
explain.
is
I don't know
a
who that is.
Terrace Martin's a big time producer.
Okay.
I mean big time. He's been in the game for a very long time. He did a lot. He's done a lot of stuff with Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm. The name
Uh,
sounds familiar. I just didn't know.
yeah, I remember the first time I heard him was on one of them like mixtapes that somebody else made. Somebody else made a Kendrick
Yeah.
mixtape, and he did the song. Kendrick had this song called "Thirsty" with Kendrick with Terrace Martin. He did the beat,
Mm.
and after that, that's why I started listening to Stevie Wonder. But because he was like, I love Steve. Terrace was like, I love Stevie Wonder, and then Kendrick started rapping. But Terrace, he actually also did a project last year
Yeah.
with Knife Wonder and a couple other people.
Mm.
It was called Dinner Party. It was just like straight up instrumental, and I really enjoyed that. So when this dropped, I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna tune
You're a
in.
very
It's
musical
called
guy.
Drones.
So like I feel like you really appreciate like instrumental albums and stuff like that. Like
Yeah, but this ain't. I mean, no, I like instrumental albums just as a engineer. I need because I like to code and actually do work,
yeah,
and it's easier to do work to instrumentals than songs with
makes
lyrics.
sense.
You know what I'm saying? I could just really zone in. So that's the reason I really like
Yeah.
instrumentals. But I mean, some of them are cool to play in the car, like Knowledge. Knowledge got some really dope joints.
I can see you when
But
you're
yeah,
in your
Terrace Martin,
40s
Knife
being a
Wonder.
big jazz guy.
Well, that's the thing, right? Terrace Martin also is a jazz guy.
Yeah.
Like this man be going on tour or doing jazz
Oh
stuff. Like
damn.
he's like I believe he's a saxophone player as well. Like he'll actually perform and do jazz concerts
Yeah.
on top of like being a producer.
Yes.
It's absolutely nuts. So yeah, he got the album called Drones. Kendrick Lamar is in it. Snoop
Oh
Dogg, Ty
damn.
Dolla Sign. He got a joint with Corey Day,
Mm.
YG.
Man, I'm
Know what I'm
check this
saying?
out. I'm a
A
put it
couple
in
low
my.
key Jones, Leon Bridges. Keep forgetting to listen to
Every
Leon
time I hear the
Bridges.
name
He
Leon
has a really
Bridges,
good voice.
I think of Leon, like the
Which
from the
Leon?
Temptations, like the actor Leon. His name is only Leon. That's his.
That's funny though, because he really dressed like him though. He really dressed like a Temptation, bro.
David Ruffin. They come here to see David Ruffin. I forget the rest of the line, but I just know David. They come here for David Ruffin.
Oh, it also Smino on it too though. Smino on the album too.
You know, I like Speedo. I'm just waiting for him to drop another project,
I
just
know.
so I can listen to it. Cause I want to go back and listen to this stuff, but I kind of want to listen to a new project.
it's just been a lot of
He got.
features. He been
Oh,
really
when
on
you
a
said he
he
has
been on the longest
Kendrick
feature
and
run.
Snoop Dogg on the album, you wasn't saying they on the same song. I
Yeah,
didn't know they was on the same song. That's impressive.
and Ty Dolla
And
Sign, they
Ty
all
Dolla
on the
Sign,
same song.
James
That
Fauderloy.
song funky. That drone song funky, bro.
I'm going to check this out.
Yeah, Corday got some bars, man.
I'm waiting for Corday to come back.
Yeah, I sent this. I sent this to you a couple days ago.
I know. I seen it. When I seen the
I just
picture,
wanted to
I
put
was
that
like,
out
oh
there.
yeah, it looked familiar. I know you sent it to me.
But yeah,
I seen it.
it's straight. I like the
It's already been put in my
the
like thing
producer
once I looked it
projects.
up again. I just didn't listen to it yet.
Yeah, I'm a big fan when the producers bring in the artists
Yeah.
and like have their combination and stuff like that. But also he be singing and stuff. He do the auto tune
Yeah.
thing though. He can't sing, but he do the auto tune, and he got his own vibe. Like once you listen to his beats, you could hear him. You could start being like, oh, I've definitely heard this type of a feel, this type of sound in a Pimple Butterfly
Yeah.
or Good Kid, Mad City, or damn, I've heard this before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, I'm gonna stop ranting. Shout out to Terrence Martin. That was a good one.
I'm gonna give him a listen.
Tune in the
I'm
drone.
gonna listen to him when I'm driving to work today.
Anything else hip hop related? We got Kanye West was on Drink Champs.
Yeah, the nigga was just talking.
And when nigga heads
took me out.
That was wild.
Yo, I call my haircut the nigga Edward nigga heads. Oh shit.
Nothing to me was crazier though than him saying Big Sean was the greatest mistake he ever made.
Yeah, that's disrespectful, man. That came off as disrespectful. I was like, ooh, don't be talking about Big Sean like that, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you tripping if you think we gonna let you talk about Big Sean.
We do not take Big Sean slander on this podcast, bro. Don't be disrespecting my boy, bro.
But the only reason is because he like support him on his presidential run. But I never heard Big Sean go against Kanye.
Nigga, would you support him on his presidential run? I don't give a fuck how much money he gave me.
I'll be like, publicly?
No.
I'll be like, hey Kanye, man, good luck.
That's not supporting, just wishing him luck. That's not supporting him. He wanted an endorsement for Big Sean. Ain't nobody endorsing that nigga's presidential candidacy. Like what?
It's like a nigga just can't. It's like, why can't niggas just not say nothing?
Exactly.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
Just because I didn't say nothing, I didn't support you. It just mean I didn't want to talk about it. I don't do politics.
But he also had Larry Hoover's son on there to talk about Larry Hoover's situation and how they they want to get Larry Hoover out. And I found
Larry Hoover a big time drug dealer?
Yes, but he was also brought a lot like the crime. It was crime when Larry Hoover was running things, but when he left, it was a lot worse. And he also wasn't. I won't say he was wrong, but like it wasn't as bad as what they wanted you to think. You know what I'm saying?
What did he go to jail
he was
for?
actually like selling drugs.
Okay.
He was the leader of it.
Yeah, he was.
But then they said
drug kingpin, right?
They had him as the leader of the gang of the gang. I forget the actual
was it
gang.
The GDs?
But I believe so. But he was like trying to get them to like do better. Like, of course, it started off some real, thug stuff, but he actually was trying to help turn around these when later on he's trying to help turn around the man. Yeah. I should do more research on him before I, run my mouth. But what it is everybody else that's part of that organization, according to a certain act, they are free.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it's literally just upon the judge's discretion that he's staying in there, not because of the quote unquote the law. It's just upon the judge.
Oh, so
the judge's discretion.
Whatever the crimes he did, whatever act change, whatever law change, everyone who who broke that law that he did has been released from prison?
Correct, except for him.
Okay, I can see that. I was about to
And
say, why is every time a nigga go to jail, he always say free, like a nigga they ain't do nothing to get in jail in the first place?
No, they not. But that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
They
that
not
makes
saying.
sense.
They not saying he.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah, and they was like, he been in jail. His son has only known him, like his son has only seen him behind
That's
bars.
depressing.
So he's been in jail for 47 years. It's literally like a life sentence right there. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so they just like life? They just trying to figure out three counts, like 3 or 4 counts of life, something like that.
Oh shit! Wait, so, but so I don't know. You said you gotta do more research because I got a lot of questions. So, out of all the so you know how many laws you gotta break to get 3 life sentences?
Yeah.
So, whatever law that changed, what counts does that annul? Like, did he serve the time for the rest of his crimes already? Because they got 3 life sentences. That's a lot of life sentences. It's
like I said, I'm going off what they told.
So that means he did 3 life sentences?
According to the act, according to whatever the act is, he should be free.
So, okay.
But it's because of the judge,
all right,
who is proceeding over this case. He refused to let him out because he was the leader.
Yeah, which makes sense. But because you know when they say you have 3
70 years old at this point.
When they say you have 3 life sentences, right? That means you did 3 different things at each of those crimes. You got a life sentence for. So like all 3 of them crimes have been wiped with this new law act that the judge has to decide if it affects his case.
That's and honestly, just out of ignorance, this is only from what I heard on the podcast. Yeah. I'm assuming he should be able to come home.
Okay, that's all I'm asking because I'm like 3 life sentences. Yeah. That's like murder has to be one of them. Like I don't know how you excuse murder or conspiracy.
I mean, that's a good question. Because honestly, we gotta look up the charges. Yeah. But I'm assuming if he's able to come home, I don't think murder's on there.
Because I'm like, if there's murder in there,
I don't think murder's on there. And you know, most of the time, especially the kingpins, they normally be getting them on some
they get them on financial, other stuff. But they also get them on conspiracy to murder. They try to get them on conspiracy.
Yeah. And so, you know, we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, now the only thing was having him. Of course, Drink Champs is a big platform, so I get it. But having Kanye talk about it on Drink Champs may not have been the smartest decision.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Kanye was a little wild, and you could tell Larry Hoover Jr. was really on some like, nigga, shut the hell up. you could tell he was like, you need to stop talking.
Yeah, I could imagine Kanye just annoying the fuck out of somebody.
Like, because every time it would turn into the whole thing about like he started talking about Larry Hoover, they getting the case, they got the lawyers, and then apparently they got the same lawyer that Cosby got because he to help Cosby.
I want to brag about that.
So they put her on the team.
I mean, actually, she's a good lawyer. She got Cosby out of jail.
Yeah, and then it ended up turning into that's why like Trump was the one that was helping us. Yeah. Trump was the one. It just turned into the whole thing. I was just like, nigga, you're really messing up right now.
Well, you know, Kanye ain't on his medication.
Yeah,
he need to go to his therapist, and he need to go to his psychiatrist.
And he just kept talking about Talib Kweli, bro.
Yeah.
I
don't like Talib Kweli either. He called my cousin a bitch.
Hey, bro, but I ain't gonna lie.
He called my cousin a bitch.
He said
Talib Kweli called my cousin a bitch. So you know what? Fuck Talib Kweli. You a bitch, nigga. Don't disrespect my cousin. I don't give a fuck who you are, nigga. Great musician. I like your music, but you a bitch. Just because you called my cousin a bitch.
But bro, All right, but check this, bro. Let's have a hip hop discussion real
Yeah,
quick. Let's have a hip hop discussion. And I know I can't imagine you being a nigga that actually listen to Talib
I
Kweli,
listened
right?
to an album.
I'm not either. But let's say this: besides Black Star and besides
That
Get
that yeah,
By,
that one
you
album.
name me. Besides Black Star, besides the Joe and Mos Def, and besides Get By, besides that one
I'm a
song,
I'm gonna
name me
cut you.
another
I'm gonna
Talib
cut you
Kweli
off
joke.
right now and say I don't fucking know. Who knows?
So, bruh, but that's why. So, Nori asked the question: Common or Talib Kweli?
Common.
And it honestly, it blessed my heart for him to say, if you don't get the fuck out of here, Common. Common is a way better rapper than Talib Kweli. He said, I never liked
Who
Talib
said that?
Kweli's flow.
Nori?
Kanye, he was like, I hated his flow. And then, like, later in the episode, he was like, I love Talib Kweli. I just hate your flow, man. Your flow is terrible.
It's funny because they're boys. Well, at least we thought they were.
But nah, if you don't like the story of Get By,
Yeah.
right? The story with Talib, that's his biggest song.
Kanye
That's gotta
produced
be
that,
right.
didn't
Kanye went to the studio looking for Mos Def.
he? Oh.
There was no intention of him getting that beat. He just happened to be there.
He just happened to be there. It had the biggest song of his career.
Exactly.
Nigga been living off the coattails of one song for 20 years. 20 years. And he called my cousin a bitch. You a bitch. Make better music.
The joke with Mos Def is still fire. That's still
that
classic to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's mostly because of Mos Def.
Yeah, Mos Def is
you know what I'm saying?
I gotta listen to that.
So
again.
I mean, but I was like, somebody gotta make sure Common get the respect he deserves. That he is one of the greatest
because he be
MCs
acting,
to ever
don't
do
mean
it.
he wasn't a rapper first.
Niggas forget he made really good music. So
like how niggas disrespect LL Cool J. Just because that nigga on NCIS don't mean he wasn't LL Cool J.
By the way, this is late, but congrats to Jay-Z and LL Cool J on making the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man. That was pretty fire. First two hip hop acts, man. Yeah, man. Jay-Z actually thanked Dame Dash. He was like, Dame, I know we got our differences, but you know, we can't take away from what you did.
They had a big falling out, right?
Big falling out. Yeah. That was back in the day.
What else in hip hop news?
But yeah.
Oh, you want to talk about Dababy? That's kind of hip hop news.
Man, let's get into it, man. This is your turn, man. Explain to me what's going on.
So Dababy done kicked out his baby mama with the baby. The baby done kicked out the baby. The baby
kicked out the baby.
Kicked out the baby. So the baby kicked out the baby with the baby mama, and the baby is just out the house.
Who the baby mama?
DANILEGH. This Dominican chick. She got one song with Chris Brown that's pretty good. Pretty good song with Chris Brown. Yeah, that's a good song. The only song I know from her. The only song I know from.
Nah, she got She had
a couple songs. She had a couple songs. She had this one song called Dominican.
She got a song with the baby.
She had a song with the baby. She had this one song called Dominican Mommy. That was a song. I did it on Instagram. Never listened to it. She dropped an album.
Can she sing?
Kinda. On that Chris Brown song, but I'm not sure if it was autotune or not.
I was gonna ask this question last week because
she kind of like raps. She does like that singy rap thing, where it's like it's not like she's rapping, but she is rapping. I don't know.
She seemed more of an entertainer.
So
she seemed more of an entertainer to me.
Yeah, she's like for sure an entertainer because she could dance her ass off. She started off as a dancer. She used to choreograph like for Prince. She was a dance choreographer for Prince. Prince put her on.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like her and Snow Allegra got put on by Prince before he died.
Well, Prince like them little light.
He do like them light skinned women. Prince like all women.
He was a light skinned nigga.
Prince like all women. Yeah. So they had a huge falling out, and the baby's kind of a savage. This nigga. So he kicked her out the house at like 11 o'clock at night, and with the baby. Apparently, They've been beefing. I guess she like beat on him a little bit, but like
We got to use the right words here, bro.
allegedly assaulted him.
No, this is not allegedly. I know what I'm saying is he called the
Yeah.
police.
Well, no.
To kick her
I'm
down.
getting
The
there.
police.
I'm getting there.
All right.
So
I
he
just
kicked
want
her
to
out.
check.
She didn't want to leave because he kicked her out because allegedly they've been fighting for a while. She's done put hands on him a couple times. They've been going back and forth for a while. I mean, I think it's because I guess they broke up. Then she found out she was pregnant and they stayed together for the baby. Sometimes you guys split. But anyways, he kicked her out. She wouldn't leave, so he ends up calling the police. At 11 o'clock at night, you gonna kick your baby mama
Now
out
hold
the
on,
house.
bro. Hold on. Did he? When you mean kick out, he asked her to leave, or he physically tried to
from the video I see, it started with, "Hey, you gotta go."
Okay, so he asked her to leave,
and she was like, "What?" Which is a reasonable question as you're taking care of your baby in bed. She was in the bed with the baby. Like, and then the baby walk in talking about, "You gotta go," and she got the baby in her arms. Like, what do you mean? This is very confusing. I'm starting to realize. She has her child in her arms. Their child is in her arms. The baby walks in and goes, "Yeah, you gotta go." And she's like, "What? Is late at night? I have the baby. The baby hit the child was asleep. The child looked like it was asleep. It's only 3 months old. You know, kick him out. Kick him out in the morning.
Stop saying kick him out. He asked her to leave
in the morning. It was kind of like he kicked him out because the nigga was like, "You gotta go."
Kicking no, kicking somebody out is physically.
Well, the man called the police, so
and we not gonna put that on this
the
black
nigga
man.
gave her the
This
boot.
black man asked her to leave.
Yeah, he asked her to leave. Yes, that's fine.
He did not physically remove her from the home. You said kick her out. I just wanted to be known because this black man did the right thing.
But here's the thing: we might not want to be on the side as this black man in the moment because this black man.
I'm not on the side. I just don't want you saying he kicked out. I don't want those words to be used.
We get it. He asked her to leave the premises. She did not want to leave the premises.
Like a nigga.
Let me speak. I'll speak my work speak. She asked her to leave the premises. She refused to leave the premises. Now she's being trespassed because she's refused to leave somewhere she's been asked to leave from. He has to call the police. The police come, end up escorting her out the apartment, and they're going back and forth on social media talking about just throwing jabs at each other. And then, which is funny, then the next day, they was throwing some fucking talking shit. The baby drops this whole long statement and talking about, I ain't gonna let no woman put her hands on me, blah, blah, blah. All we do is fight, yada, yada, yada. Or go check out the show. We only worried about the music right now. She gonna be like, how you gonna kick out the mother of your child with your 3-month-old baby out on the street and I ain't got nowhere to go? Because they've been living together.
Hey, this might be cold, but if I'm the mother of the child and the nigga asks me to leave, is it wrong to leave the baby?
Yes, it's your baby.
Is it wrong to just No, but I'm saying it's 11 o'clock at night. He said you gotta go. I would have been like, all right, keep the baby. I'll leave.
Nah, but
if you really in the best interest of the child,
but at the same time,
keep the baby.
But at the same time, it's a 3. But at the same time, is a mother ever gonna leave her child behind? A good mother?
This is not. Is
a good mother gonna leave the child behind?
But what's okay? Would you rather be outside with a child at 11, or you outside knowing the child is in a safe place?
Think about it. You're with somebody and they gonna ask you to leave at 11 o'clock at night, and you are in a safe environment with the child. Somebody who's gonna ask you to leave with the baby, I don't know. A mother, just knowing mothers ain't gonna ever leave their child with nobody, especially when it's only 3 months old.
I understand. But if it's 11 o'clock at night and he asks you to leave, it's just slightly irresponsible to take the baby with you.
You could say yes and no. Because, yeah, it's irresponsible.
Depending on the baby situation.
Yeah. No, exactly. If he's asking me to leave and we were just arguing and fighting, I ain't leaving my child with you. If you...
But the crib is right there.
No, but the baby wasn't even in the crib. It was in her arms. Physically in her arms.
But I'm saying, did everything the baby needed?
I'm assuming
did everything the child needed, was it in the apartment?
I'm assuming if they've been living there. But no mother's going to ever leave her child, especially after 3 months.
Slightly selfish.
It's not selfish.
Slightly selfish.
It's not that selfish.
I'm just saying.
It's not that. I don't think it's...
It is.
Would you leave your child behind?
You rather take the child outside.
Would you leave your child behind if you was a mother?
Dog.
If you was a mother. Answer the question. If you was a mother and someone asked you to, your husband asked you to leave, are you leaving the child? Fuck no.
Yes.
No.
I'm not taking the child outside at 11 o'clock. It's cold outside.
Man, they down south. It ain't cold anywhere.
First of all, it does get cold outside. No, don't even start with it gets cold outside in the south.
Miami.
First of all.
It is one of the
Number
warm
2,
places.
you're not taking the child outside at 11 o'clock at night. That's way more dangerous than leaving with the father.
This is why this turned into a big thing, because it's like, why even kick her out at that time to put her in the position to leave her child, her 3-month-old baby, which a woman would never.
Now, that's the question.
A woman will never leave their 3-month-old baby behind, no matter what.
Very true, but we don't know what the baby been going through with this woman.
But we don't know. But at the same time, this is what you signed up for, nigga. Niggas from down south don't understand this, man.
First of all, I'm saying that at the first I was saying people talking about this what you signed up for. We not gonna act like this nigga knew what he was getting into.
Well, you shoulda, because I don't want to say. I'ma say it. Hispanic women are generally, they're not crazy, but they love chaos.
What makes you think he knew that? This nigga from North Carolina.
That's what I'm saying. Do some research, nigga. Don't just be thinking they fine. There's a reason. Nothing. Listen. It is
do some research. Like, how's a nigga supposed to know that, bruh?
Living life.
How's he supposed to know
living life? Ask somebody,
bruh.
Ask somebody. It's not. They ain't crazy, but they love chaos. They love the toxicity.
Do you think he knew she was Dominican?
I just think he thought she was Spanish. It don't matter if she Dominican. I said Hispanic women in general. They love chaos.
Speak on it.
They love chaos.
What do you mean? What do you mean by this?
I've spoken to a couple of my my female friends in the Latin X community, and we talked about this situation, and I was like, I don't want to say this, but Hispanic women, it's like common knowledge. Y'all niggas is crazy, right? Is that me being offensive? And every single one of them said, yeah, you can say that we crazy. Not crazy, but we just love the chaos. We love the toxicity. We love the toxicness. It's just like, it's like common knowledge. They love the chaos. It's the chaos. It's not crazy.
And honestly, as a black man, especially if you understand the racism in the community, it's like, how can as a black man really you gonna want to like date? It's just hard. It's hard. I'll never forget. I was talking to an Afro-Latino woman at one point. I was just talking. I ain't doing that. All right. I was talking, and she was like, "I ain't tell my family you black." I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Yeah, they kind of prefer I talked to a white man," and I was like, "Damn,
colorism."
That's just racist.
No, that's colorism.
It's just kind of crazy, bro.
That's the reason behind it. It's derived from colorism. to lighten the race.
But all I'm saying is, bro, that's tough as a black man.
Yeah.
And shout out to anybody who
I'm
really
just
with
saying.
that. You know, I
I'm
respect
just
you.
saying. I've heard stories of Hispanic women who, especially once you put a baby in them, it's like the chaos goes to another level. And I've heard stories about
Okay.
them holding knives over niggas'
Let
heads
me
when they sleeping. I'm
let
about
me
to
ask you
stab
something,
them.
though, bro. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you because really, let's be honest. Um, this is generations on
Yeah,
generations of craziness, right?
yeah.
At some point, this can't be no. We know they like that. No, y'all got a problem.
I'm just what I'm saying. No, nobody's saying it's okay. It's just something you got to know when you get into it. Now, I'm not saying every Hispanic woman is
Okay.
like this. I'm not gonna generalize a whole race of people, but I'm saying it's common knowledge. Like it's always in the back of your mind. They might love the chaos. They might be toxic.
Common knowledge to who though, bro? Like I
See,
don't
this
see
this is why I'm
Dominicans
starting to
all that
realize
every
this
day.
is a difference between the South and the North, the East and the West. Because excuse me, my whole life this has been like common knowledge. This is the cultural divide. You know what I'm saying? Because
This is pretty much from like New York City and up
yeah, well, like I want to just say that
that you
region, like New
deal with
York,
this.
Connecticut, Jersey, Massachusetts, like Boston, specific parts of Boston, Massachusetts. I mean, like that area, that northeast area. Like I grew up my whole life knowing Hispanic people who say the N word, and I didn't know till college that like that wasn't okay. Like my whole life, I didn't think that was a big deal. I was like, y'all black like us? Like there's literally like that's like the thing. Like a lot, like I knew a lot of Puerto Ricans, a lot of Dominicans are like they say the N word a lot, and it's like, yeah, that's fine. But I didn't know till college till I had people from other places talking about being uncomfortable with it, and I was like, really? I didn't think. I still don't really care about it because it's like I just generalize all of us. We all were treated the same growing up, no matter if you were Hispanic or black.
Yeah, but Dominicans. I mean, I don't think they was called nigga, bro.
They sure
I don't
was.
think they got
They
that
sure was
by the
by
Spaniards.
white people in America. I'm talking about in America. I'm not talking about when they come from
No,
their home countries. I'm talking about in the northeast
I
region.
get
We was all
no, I
niggas.
get what you saying. No, I understand that. I get what you saying, but I'm just saying like the reason like most people that not around it would normally think to have a problem with it is because historically speaking, like if they was in the Dominican in slavery, like they weren't being called niggas.
They'll go and call something else, but in Spanish, that was equivalent to nigga. I don't know what it is.
Are you sure about
Yeah,
this?
because they kind of say it
Okay.
when you ask like they say they have like there's like words for I don't know, but like if you ask them like, oh, what do you call black people? They have they have a saying or a word because also they push colorism, so like they be like, ooh, you're marrying him, you're bringing that into our family, yada yada yada, because of,
Right. So if I mean respectfully, right? If they have that situation, it's hard for me to be like, I'm cool with you saying that.
but that's what
That's a
I'm
little
saying.
weird, ain't it?
But that's what I'm saying. You didn't grow up with Hispanic people. So like I'm telling you, like just like in the northeast region, I know some Puerto Rican niggas that say nigga more than me. I know some Dominican niggas say nigga more than me. We all grew everyone in this like area of America. Like I'm starting to realize like the northeast region, we all niggas. You get what I'm saying?
Most of them
I even know
niggas,
some Asians
but
who
yeah,
say
but
nigga, which is weird. But we all say we all was niggas. We all say niggas.
yeah, I guess so.
The Asians ones
Until
always
the
made me
time until
uncomfortable,
they
but like the
gotta be
Hispanic
a
people,
nigga.
I was just like, we all niggas.
That is That's just different, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we was just
I
all
ain't nothing
brown
right or
people.
wrong about it. It's just different.
We was all brown people.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
but to get back
It's
to
hard
this
to accept. It's
situation,
still hard to accept. Even going to school up there and be like, of course, getting to know a lot of Dominicans and did any Haitians go to our school? Yeah. Shout out to Kevin. Getting to know Haitians cool. I rock with the Haitians.
you
But
only know
like getting
like
to know
3.
Dominicans and them and like
You only know like 3.
I only know like 3, but I rock with the Haitians. Haitians, y'all can say nigga all y'all
They
want.
are black,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
they
Shout
could
out to them.
they're black.
Yeah, they also have a very great slave history. I mean, impeccable. They undefeated when it comes to slave rebellion.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
feel me? So they get that.
Yeah.
Like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little weird. It's just a little weird just because of the history of the DR.
Yeah.
Like they even with Haiti being that successful slave revolt, like they ain't show Haiti no love.
I mean, it's
You know what I'm
but it's
saying?
a
There was no support
long-standing
for that.
like thing of like racism and colorism in that specific country.
That's
But it's
exactly
not.
what I'm
But the thing
saying.
is, it's just like it was brought to them from white people. White people indoctrinated into their brains. So at the end of the day, it's white people's fault. Like it always is. Like everything else. Like everything else. It's white people. And I ain't talking about the ones I'm cool with. If we was cool before the year 2017 and you white, I ain't talking about you.
We talk about the system.
We talk about the system. Systematic racism. Systematic oppression.
Systemic.
But yeah, but to get back to this DANILEGH, the baby situation, I learned some more information throughout the last couple days. And this nigga baby is hilarious, bro. It's problematic but hilarious. So when he's finally starting to explain his side of the story, it just sounds like he's just dismissing her, right? And she just pops up out of nowhere. And they start arguing. And he goes, you know what? You was never my girl anyway. You was just a side chick. And she was like, what? He's like, yeah, you was never my girl. She was like, oh, so we laid up in the bed. You talking about you love me? I'm not your girl. He was like, you just a side chick. You was never my girl. He starts going on that tirade. And you can just see that just hurt her. That just broke her spirit when he said that. I was like, Jesus, brother. Just breaking this woman's spirit. And then she just comes with the receipts. Them cuddle up in bed talking about, you my girl, I love you. Him saying this to her. He had receipts on receipts. Whole situation is very embarrassing, but I find it hilarious. They shouldn't be doing all this on social media.
You're not about to tell a side chick she a side chick, are you?
You're not gonna tell her you love her and she's your girl either.
But I feel like you would. If you got a side chick, you already a toxic nigga.
But you ain't gonna be living with your side chick. If you got money. If you got money,
you could live with your side chick and live with your main chick.
That's what I'm saying. If you got money,
shoot, there was niggas in the 60s had 2 separate families, and they was
easier
broke
back then too. But still, nah, that's not right, man. You can't be doing that.
Nothing's right about anything that's going on, bruh.
Nothing's right about the whole situation. But like, damn, bruh.
And you got a child, bruh.
You gonna hit her. You gonna hit her with the. You gonna hit her with the. The nigga didn't even show it to the baby shower. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know he was the baby's father until this situation.
Would it have been different if the baby was like, "Let me have a baby. You gotta leave."
If he said that, look, I'm leave the baby here.
Hey, leave the baby here. I'll watch it.
The baby was
gotta go.
If the baby said, "Leave the baby," You get out, but leave the
Leave
baby.
the baby with the baby.
Now leave the baby with
You
the baby
gotta
now.
go.
Just leave the baby with the baby, and you gotta go.
Yo, how like can you imagine DANILEGH's family? You really gonna have a baby with the baby?
Oh, her brother talk about so I've been went on this deep dive today just so we could talk about it. And her brother talked about yo, where you at? I'm about to throw you this fade. I'm like, you do not want to throw hands with the baby. I don't care who you are, bro. That nigga got bodies. He put on his story like, oh, you an internet gangster. No, he ain't. That nigga killed a nigga in Walmart. That's the most ghetto shit I ever heard in my life. In Walmart. Good.
Walmart already ratchet.
He got a shot. He got in a shootout at Walmart. He also killed a man in his own home. They broke into his house to get him, and he blasted him. Took him out. He got multiple bodies on him. Self-defense.
It's all self-defense.
Self-defense, but he got multiple bodies on him. Multiple bodies. That man got a look in his eye of I killed somebody.
I mean, this can't be I know it's publicity, but like he is just coming off the whole HIV.
Yeah.
My fans don't get AIDS stuff. And now this.
Yeah, like the drama just keeps chasing the baby. Who the fuck did
and,
who the fuck
and who's gonna go see him?
Right? He's gonna lose fans. Every time he has a controversial moment, his fans either double down or like, I can't deal with this no more. It's too much. And I feel like every time you have controversy, it's less and less people. I mean, he only fill up theaters. Like, he ain't doing stadiums.
I feel like an album's coming.
He dropped a project. He dropped an EP. Like last week.
No, I'm talking about album.
His last album didn't do too hot. It wasn't that good.
What you mean? Was it Kirk?
No, there was one after that. Exactly. You didn't even know.
Let me see what you're
It's like
about,
Baby
bro.
on something. Not Baby on Baby. That was good. Not Suge. I forget.
Nah,
Kirk was good, but he dropped the project after Kirk, and then he dropped the deluxe.
Nah, Blame It on Baby had Rockstar on it, right? That was the good one. Yeah, that one.
No,
that
was
one
Kirk.
was fire. Apparently, no, Kirk didn't have Rockstar on.
Oh, it was something.
No,
it was like Baby something.
No, I mean the nigga been pretty fire, bro. Like,
no, but I'm saying his album, that album that came out after Kirk wasn't as what you call it? It wasn't it was Baby on Baby. No, it wasn't Baby on Baby. It was
Blame It on Baby.
Blame It on Baby. Yeah, that one was the one
with Rockstar.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if Rockstar was on it.
One
that
of
was
like
the only song.
biggest songs that year.
Huh? Yeah,
bruh, that song.
But
that album
I'm talking about the
like,
project in itself.
really?
It wasn't as good as Kirk. It had Rockstar on it.
Are you just saying musically, or like? Are you saying musically?
Yes, and success-wise. Like, it didn't sell as much as Kirk. That's what I'm saying. Like, Rockstar killed it. But all the other songs on it didn't kill it. They didn't do as like that project as a whole. Rockstar came out like months and months before he dropped that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it says 124,000 album equivalent units for Blame It on Baby, and then let me see Kirk. Which I don't know why I don't be going off of numbers either and shit. But if you say it wasn't as good, then I feel you. Yeah, Kirk was 20,000 more, so Kirk was 145.
Yeah, like Blame It on Baby was a disappointment.
These were first week sales.
Blame It on Baby was a disappointment compared to Kirk. Even sound wise, it wasn't as like musically as good. Cause Kirk, I listen to Kirk all the time. Well, I did listen to Kirk all the time. I listened to it a little bit, but at the time, I was listening to Kirk all the time. But yeah, I guess people.
I still ain't got. I guess the him,
Baby,
man. I don't know what it is.
Cause his fans have a little bit of fatigue. The Baby need to go down for a nap.
The Baby needs to be swaddled.
The Baby needs. Just put the Baby down in the crib.
Just Put the baby in the
Put
crib.
the baby in the crib.
Oh man.
But yeah,
All
this
right,
is a lot of
man.
mess. Didn't really want to talk about it, but I found it so funny. I just going on this deep dive. I found it so funny.
You know what? Just black men. Shout out black men. You just know what you're getting
Yeah.
into when it comes to
And
any women for
just
real.
treat them nicely, man. Just like always. If you always treat them good, just know you always in the right. If they try to come for your neck, don't stoop down to their level. Just always be kind. Try to be the bigger man.
You know what? You know what's crazy? I'm gonna get deep real quick. But I was at a wedding on Sunday, and we was. I ain't gonna get into no details, but the pastor was really like, the man's job in this is way more harder than the women's.
Yeah.
And I'm really thinking of it mostly because we got to deal with women.
Oh my God.
And not saying that women are very much needed in our lives. But and they go through a lot. Childbirth, being women, being
you don't even have any examples, nigga. Jesus Christ.
I said childbirth. Like childbirth. Like they especially black women are considered like bottom. People see them as bottom of the bottom, but I see them as goddesses,
as queens, as the queens they are,
as queens. But there's just, I don't think men really realize how much responsibility we have in the relationship, and we really don't come into these things knowing there's a lot really on us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So there just guys has to be a little bit more. What's the word, man? Not being prepared, but like before you decide to do certain things, do things with a partner, you may want to think more than twice.
Yeah.
Maybe double it up 4 times.
Maybe just always,
8, 16, 32.
Well,
64,
I've come to a realization. I've talked to a lot of men. We just don't wear condoms, bro. I mean, everybody I know, I'd be like, you wear a condom? They'd be like, nah. Why?
Strap it up. Go on and strap it up. Oh, strap it up. Go on and strap it up. Hey, strap it up. Go on and strap it up. Ooh, strap it up. Why don't you strap it up? Hey.
Oh my God. But yeah.
Yo, but but real quick. Is there a condom subscription service?
Shut up, nigga. Shut up. Shut up. Don't say no more. Don't say no more. Don't say no more. Take out the notebook. Write it down. Don't say no more.
I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down.
Oh my God. All right. A lot of shit happened in the nerd world this week. First was Disney Plus Day. I changed the topics. You can't be giving people you can't be giving people any ideas.
Fam, like, why?
Shut up.
I mean,
shut up. Don't let the people know.
You know how many black men we would save?
Don't say nothing. Write it down. Just write it down. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Great idea. That's all I got to say. Oh man.
All right. Disney Plus
Yeah,
Day.
Disney
Now,
Plus Day.
why? Okay, when do these events normally happen? Is there like a certain time of the year where everybody just said we dropping trailers?
I guess so. I don't know anything about these things until after they happen. So
Okay.
I don't know any.
All right.
Like the only one I know that would happen beforehand is DC Fandom, and that's because DC puts mad money into the marketing for that because they want people to watch it. But
Got you. Got you.
but
Okay. So tell me about Disney Plus Day. What is that all about?
Disney Plus they literally just it's like a panel where they just announce all the projects coming to Disney Plus. But there was a lot of shit, but I'm mostly interested in the Star Wars and Marvel shit they was talking about.
Tell me about the Star Wars stuff.
So they dropped some behind the scenes footage of Boba Fett, the House of Boba Fett, and they dropped the
that was coming.
and they dropped the
Yeah.
concept art for Obi-Wan Kenobi show. And you know they bring in Hayden Christensen back, dude who played Anakin.
Can I just say that was like been supposed to happen though? Like we've been knowing about the Obi-Wan show for a minute.
I know. It got delayed because of COVID. But what I'm saying is they finally started filming, and it's gonna be coming out next year.
But I thought they was filming that during the Mandalorian.
Nah, they wasn't. COVID delayed it. COVID delayed it. So they dropped the concept art for the show, but they announced that Hayden Christensen is coming to reprise his role as Darth Vader. And they said something about like there's a duel between Obi-Wan and him that's never been talked about before or seen before. Another duel before their final duel in A New Hope. So that's going to be in the show potentially. And
that would make sense, especially after the conversation they had in A New Hope.
And
it's
also,
like
the one thing though,
I could see another duel.
The one thing though, I've always had this question before, bro. So in the start of A New Hope and the end of Revenge of the Sith, that's only like 20 years. How does Obi-Wan Kenobi get so old in 20 years? Because the actor that plays Obi-Wan Kenobi does not look that old. It's been 20 years.
Why'd you say that's only 20 years?
It is only 20 years. It's probably even less because Luke Skywalker is only like 20 at the start of Star Wars. He's young.
They did say he was just a kid.
Yeah.
They did say
that's just like
kid. But Obi-Wan was probably what, 30 something?
Yeah, so he should have only been like 50. They had a 70-year-old man playing him. That's because they didn't play him.
That's very true.
My Obi-Wan Kenobi is the one.
But you know what?
Movies anyway.
Maybe on some galactic stuff, niggas might age a little.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Rough.
I don't think so.
They out here going light speed.
Yeah, baby.
Like a lot. That could take a little time off.
But he was chilling for 20 years in the desert. But he's chill. White people age like milk, but I don't think a 50-year-old man would look like a 70-year-old man, especially if he has the Force.
That's the whole thing of what this joint gonna talk about, his time in the desert.
Yeah,
right?
It's gonna be talking about that in between time, which I'm excited about anyway. To get back to it, I'm very excited because Obi-Wan Kenobi is my favorite character.
Yeah, he's mine too.
Yeah,
he's mine
that's
too.
My Obi.
He was always like the most. Well, besides Mace Windu, which you niggas still really did a nigga dirty.
Yeah,
he was finna take down the Sith Lord. Okay, and you gonna let the black man die?
Well, I mean,
you gonna let the black man die when he about to do something successful? That's what you gonna do, George Lucas. That's what it is.
It wasn't let the black man die. It was Anakin Skywalker's bitch ass that distracted him. It was
use any other master.
Yeah.
But you had to take Mace Windu and let him get a glimpse of success.
Windu won the fight.
You gonna let the black
Mace Windu won the fight.
You know what? You're right. You know what? You're very much right.
He just
let it be known. Mace Windu, low key, greatest Jedi. Greatest Jedi of all time.
That's why he got the purple lightsaber. You know why? You know why he got the purple lightsaber?
Greatest Jedi of all time.
You know why he got the purple lightsaber?
Nah, don't
There's two
explain it to me,
reasons.
brother.
One's the Samuel L. Jackson reason, and then there's the Star Wars reason. Star Wars reason is because Mace Windu is the only Jedi that was able to balance the dark and the light side within himself. So technically, Mace Windu was also able to use Force lightning, like the Sith, but he just didn't. That's why he had the purple lightsaber. That's the Star Wars explanation. But the Samuel Jackson explanation is, he goes, when he got cast, he was like, "Can I have a purple one?" And it said "baddest motherfucker" on the handle. But yeah, that's literally the only reason.
All right, I just wanted to be known, bro. They kind of did that man
I don't
dirty,
think
but
they
you're
did.
right. He did take down the Sith.
Did you watch the Clone Wars? Because I'm pretty sure they gave him his
Oh
gave him
yeah,
moments
yeah.
in the
You know what?
animation.
I'm still going through the Clone
Yeah.
War, but nigga been watching.
Okay.
Nigga been watching.
All right.
Yeah, nigga been watching.
To get back to Disney, we got a lot to go over for Disney Disney Plus Day.
All right, man.
So that was the Star Wars stuff that's only the stuff I found interesting. To bring it back to Proud Family, they dropped the trailer for the Proud Family. It looks good. They revamped it. All the characters look a little bit older. You know. You good, bro? You good? You good?
Boom, boom, ta ta ta, boom, boom, ta ta ta, boom, ta boom.
Oh my god! All right. You good? You good?
Are we still getting the Destiny Child theme song?
I think so. I think this theme song is gonna be the same. Maybe they might
They
change
better
it
not
up.
change
Maybe they might. I don't know.
They better not.
It's called Louder and Prouder. But I think they're gonna they're gonna do a little bit more mature themes. I feel like, because they I think that's what it looks like. They made them a little bit older. I think that's why they made them like high school, so they could still appeal to the kids, but also appeal to the adults who watched it growing up. So they could talk about more mature themes. I'm assuming. I mean, in the trailer,
They must have.
you see like Oscar and Trudy. It looks like they was just having sex, and they was wearing each other's clothes because they was rushing because Penny walked in, and then they had to switch clothes again real quick. So it seems like they're gonna be a little bit more mature values just for the adults, because
they must have seen the numbers. They must have seen how many people was watching Proud Family.
Yeah.
Because I know for me, as soon as I got Disney Plus,
I was
like
watching the
Even
Proud Family. Yeah,
Stevens
I didn't finish
Proud
it,
Family.
but I was watching it
Just go
too.
through that thing.
All right.
Facts.
That's the only thing like
I'm looking
Disney
forward to that.
wise I really cared about, like straight from Disney. The rest is all Marvel shit. So they dropped the teaser for She-Hulk. It looks good. They showed like what she's gonna kind of look like. They just showed her with the green skin, low key. They didn't really give us any information. It just looks like it's gonna be good. You get the Hulk's gonna be in it, of course. So that's coming out soon.
I was about to say, and this is as like he's the Hulk, but he's also
they showed him both. Like, they showed him as the Hulk and they showed him as Bruce Banner.
Angry. Okay, Bruce Banner. Yeah. Got you.
They showed a sneak peek at Miss Marvel. The new Miss Marvel show, Kamala Khan. She had
Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Like Captain Marvel?
Yeah. Essentially, yeah, but Miss Marvel. Not Captain Marvel, but Miss Marvel. She looks up to Captain Marvel.
So there's two Marvels.
There's the Marvels. The new Captain Marvel is going to be called the Marvels because Shorty from WandaVision, she was also Captain Marvel in the comic books. There's multiple Captain Marvels and there's a Miss Marvel. There's Carol Danvers and Monica Rambeau. They both had the mantle as Captain Marvel. And then there's Miss Marvel, who grew up as a fangirl of the Avengers, but her favorite was Captain Marvel.
I'm just move on. I'm just very confused.
Miss Marvel is a character in the MCU.
You're not going to explain. It's not going to make sense to me.
Okay.
Just keep going.
Then they dropped a sneak peek at Moon Knight. which I'm excited about. They got dude from Dune is being Moon Knight, dude who played the father, Oscar Isaac from Star Wars. He's gonna be Moon Knight. They dropped a little thing about that. That character is really cool. He's basically like Marvel's version of Batman if he had multiple
So
personality
he's a
disorder.
rich guy? Huh.
So like thing about Moon Knight is he was possessed by an Egyptian god, and that's why he has the power. He fights as Moon Knight, which is essentially like Batman, but in all white. And he has multiple persons.
So they gave a white man the powers of an Egyptian god, is what you're telling me.
It's not an Egyptian god, it's more like an Egyptian spirit that like possesses people.
Egyptian.
Yeah. From Egypt.
They gave it to a white man.
Yeah, he's an archaeologist or some shit. But he has multiple personality disorder.
Marvel, you're messing up. That's all I'm saying.
Oscar ain't white, he's Spanish. Anyways. But yeah, it's not him them messing
Marvel,
up.
You got it messed up.
Anyways,
okay.
Listen, nigga. Damn, bro. Damn. Stop it. He has multiple personalities. So he has the rich guy persona, then he has a poor man's persona, and then he has Moon Knight. And Moon Knight's a bad motherfucker.
This nigga Spanish?
Oscar Isaac at least is. The actor.
His name Oscar Isaac?
Yeah, that actor is Hispanic. Dude from Dune who played
Yeah,
he's Hispanic, yeah.
I would have never thought.
Yeah, just like the Mandalorian's Hispanic. Did you know that?
Interesting. Yes, I did know that. He looks Hispanic. Straight up.
Then they dropped a sneak peek at Nick Fury's show, Secret Invasion. They revealed the logo. They revealed the logo for.
It was about time. They've been working on that.
What happened? Secret Invasion.
They've been working on the Nick Fury show for the longest, ain't they?
Yeah, Secret Invasion. Yeah, they announced it like last year.
Yeah,
that they were making it. They haven't been working on it for a minute though. It's gonna be the Secret Invasion. Probably have to do with the Skrulls and stuff. And then the Agatha Harkness show, they confirmed that, which no one was asking.
The what?
For. I don't know why they do.
The what show?
Agatha Harkness.
Okay. The way you said Agatha that first time was rough.
Yeah, Agatha Harkness show, and then they're doing to do a Marvel zombie show. So like the What If episode, the zombies episode from What If.
I did not finish What If. I only watched the first episode where Captain Marvel became with the lady. Oh, not Captain Marvel. America. Captain America was Captain UK.
Captain Carter. That's what they just called her. But yeah, they had an episode in What If, the zombies episode. So they're gonna do a Marvel zombie show. Marvel Zombies is a very popular comic book series. It was made by the guy who made The Walking Dead comics. So that's gonna be they're gonna make a show out of that. Then there's mad shit, bro. Then they announced the MC.
You ain't gotta go through all of them.
Nah, this is just the ones I like. Then they said they're gonna make a Spider-Man animated show based on the freshman year of Tom Holland, Peter Parker. So you get to see like Spider-Man's origin story. Ain't nobody asked for that.
Nobody want. I'd rather see it from Miles Morales.
Yeah, I think they're just making the show. They're just making the show to fill in the blanks for the movies. But nobody asked for that. And then this is what I was excited for. They're bringing back the X-Men, like from the 90s. They announced that. Remember that show? They're bringing it back. They go.
It's already on Disney Plus, ain't
it? Yeah, they're gonna continue. They're gonna continue it. They're like bringing it back. They're gonna make new episodes for it.
But did they end it?
I guess it didn't end. It ended on. It didn't end good. Like it got canceled before it like fully ended. I mean,
I don't know, bro. That's just a little whack.
I'm kind of.
It is what it is.
I hope they, because like I tried to rewatch it as a kid. I loved it. But as an adult, it's a little boring. But like I hope like when with them redoing it, they kind of make it a little better. Okay. But it's cool. I used to love that show as a kid. But that's everything I got for Disney Plus Day. And they announced more shit, but I didn't really care about that stuff. Oh, and Black Panther 2 might get delayed again.
Just push it to February, y'all. Just push it
But
to February. If you go push it,
it's only gonna get delayed again if because it's Letitia Wright not wanting to get vaccinated.
Letitia.
Or is it
Letitia
or Letitia?
Just don't get vaccinated until about January, like mid-January.
No, that's not how movies work, bro. And that's not how it works.
Push that thing back, girl. Just keep pushing that thing back.
That don't make no sense. That's not how movies work.
Letitia, I know you know what you're doing. I know you heard me. I see the vision. I see the vision. If don't nobody else see it,
man, ain't nobody.
I see
it. It doesn't have to come out every February. I think that's stupid. That's so like ham-fisted and pandering, and like I don't know.
So what?
Ham-fisted.
What was the first word?
Ham-fisted. Like
hand-fisted?
It's not ham.
Spell it?
I don't know how to spell it. I know how to say it. Is it not ham-fisted?
I don't know what that means.
Like forced.
It's really I don't know what it means.
Like forced.
It's forced that they coming out with all this shit.
But I think it's a force to make it come out. Have Black Panther 2 come out. Have Black Panther come out every February. I think that's so stupid.
No.
Yes. I don't even like Black History Month, to be honest.
A 90s X-Men reboot is stupid to me.
I mean, that could be stupid to some people, but
exactly.
But fans is
Do you
fans.
know?
I think it's stupid. Look, just drop it, whatever.
Either Juneteenth,
a black movie.
Either Juneteenth.
They don't
either Juneteenth,
but they don't have to make
February.
it just because it's a black movie. Doesn't mean it have to come out in February. Doesn't mean it have to come out on Juneteenth. We aren't only those days and those months. Our history is every day.
You are very true about that, sir. But we are very much celebrated in February.
Man, how come we just can't celebrate every
really
day?
Really enjoyed.
Huh?
It's just about the moment.
The moment is past. You can't duplicate
Black
that
Panther
moment ever
brought.
again. You can't just doing it in February. You ain't gonna duplicate it again. You can't recreate it.
To tell you,
you can't recreate it. It's not gonna. It's not gonna be as good as it was the first movie that came, as the first one when it came out. Like the
look, man.
It's not gonna be the same. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not. There's no point of doing it again.
The thing, bro.
You can't replicate such a big moment. Just making it come out in February isn't gonna replicate that moment.
I'm not saying it's gonna replicate anything.
But if you can't have that, it was significant when it came out to come out in February. It made sense. The first time ever to have a black-led superhero movie. No, not first time, but like at that level. Yes, it should have came out in February. Great idea. But the sequels don't have to because that moment has come and passed. We will always remember that time. So why would you besmirch that time with the sequel? With all the sequels coming out that same month, it was just like over time, it just would start to. It's like when the Saw movies came out every Halloween. After a while, it's like, all right, this is corny. You don't want that to happen with our shit. You feel me?
Okay, how many of these you think these niggas finna make?
They're making a fourth Captain America. They gonna make as many as they get. They've been going for 20 years, bro. They ain't gonna stop. They ain't gonna stop. So like they gonna continue to make it no matter what. All right. That's all I got on my nerd news stuff. Oh, and they said they ain't gonna recast. Stick on Black Panther. They're never gonna recast T'Challa. That came from Van Lathan's podcast, The Ringerverse. He was talking to a Marvel exec. They were doing an interview, and they were like, "So, what's gonna happen with Black Panther 2? Are you guys gonna replace Chadwick? Are you gonna what?" He's like, "All I've got to say." The exec was like, "All I got to say is we're never gonna recast T'Challa. So there will be another Black Panther, but it just won't be T'Challa."
I would hope not.
I mean, I would like for it to be like a Batman or Superman situation where like the Batman Clark Kent, Batman Bruce Wayne Superman Clark Kent thing where like it doesn't matter who the actor is because that character.
No, because that doesn't make sense for Wakanda. That doesn't make sense for Wakanda because in the world of Wakanda, you fight to become the
Yeah, I
Black
know.
Panther, so anybody
I
can
know,
be
but
it.
what I'm saying is,
So that just doesn't add
but
up.
it also is passed down from generation to generation.
But you also fight
That
for it.
too. But but I think like because Black Panther and T'Challa are one usually in the comics, like it's the same thing as like Tony Stark is Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Or like
Look,
Batman is
it's
Bruce
about
Wayne.
it's. I think it's time. I think it's time, and I think it's okay to. I I, I think it's perfectly okay for the movie to do its own
Yeah.
thing.
No, I think it's.
Comic could be the
I'm fine
comic.
with it too. I just
Movie
wish
do its
like
own thing.
I just wish Black Panther was able to get to the point of being like a Superman or Batman where anybody could just play that character and it's like a James Bond situation. You know what I'm saying?
But I think what's cool about Wakanda is that doesn't have to
Yeah.
happen because I think it is kind of it's getting to the point to me where it's corny that they keep making Batman and
True.
Superman. Shit corny.
True. I could see that too.
I think what's cool about the world of Wakanda is you can have different characters. Yeah, they could be the Black
Yeah.
Panther, but they can have totally different
True.
journeys to becoming the person that they are meant
Good
to
point.
be. To
Good
like
point.
all the Black Panther, the whole point of Black Panther is for them to really realize like their greatest
Yeah.
self, like figuring out who they are. So it's like it's different
Yeah.
journeys. It could be different journeys as being
I
Black
respect
Panther.
it. I respect that take. I respect it.
All right. I would talk about this other stuff, but we can save for another. Well, real quick. Insecure episode 4.
Hilarious.
Nathan was hilarious. This was the first time we really got to see the funny side of
Yeah.
Nathan, and I really enjoyed it.
What,
How dare Issa ask this man, "Why did you leave?"
what do you mean? How dare?
What kind of question?
What do you mean?
What do you
What
mean?
do you mean? That's a valid question.
Nigga.
I mean, it's obvious why he left, but it's a valid question.
No.
Yes.
Why'd you leave? What do you mean? Why did I leave? You cried in my face.
That doesn't.
What was a nigga supposed to do?
See, this is her asking that question led to that conversation.
No,
Yes,
it did, bro. No. We're gonna stop right there. No.
Wait, was it? But was it?
They still was a little.
Wait.
With that, the conversation still was like weird, awkward.
What are you talking about? They started kissing.
Everything got together. No, she didn't ask him that right
At the
there.
end, that's when she asked him, right?
No,
when she asked him.
She asked him when they was at the restaurant.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, didn't she ask him again at the end?
No, at the end he told her that he didn't know he was manic depressing when he was living with his cousin. There was a whole thing about that.
Oh,
she was like,
he was manic when it was manic bipolar.
Yeah, and he was like, I mean, we just friends.
Yeah,
it was the whole thing of like, let's be more.
But that's the thing though. She didn't know why he left. So she's not supposed to ask. How's she supposed to know why he left if she didn't ask? What do you mean? How dare she?
Hey,
ask?
Look, bro. If
she expected him to stay, and he did it, she has the right to ask him, "Why'd you leave? I don't know why you left." She didn't know. Was she supposed to assume? What they say about assuming shit? It makes you an ass out of you and me. What do you mean? How you have a thing against Issa, and I ain't taking it no more, bruh. You got something against this woman,
fam.
Talk about, oh, how dare she break up with him after he picked her up to the airport. You know what? The nigga had a baby. The least he could do was pick her up from the airport.
No.
Shoot.
The money, the gas money that she
cheated
burnt,
on him.
the gas money she burnt could have went to the son.
Cheated on him.
I'm
the
just
least he could do. At least she could. She cheated on him, but you know what? The least he could have done was do better. He deserved it.
Oh, shut up. Oh, shut
I ain't
up.
making this Issa slander no more, bro. You disrespect Issa Rae.
I'm going to slander her because she be saying some of the wildest stuff.
Nah.
I just can't. I don't understand it. I don't understand
you know what?
it.
Lawrence
Okay.
probably picked her up from the airport because he thought it was gonna be like some brownie points, bro.
Fam.
Anyways, to get back on the episode, bro. Let's get back on the episode.
To get back on the episode, I did think it was a good episode. I found it hilarious to see Nathaniel. What's his name?
Yeah,
Nathan.
Nathan is
I found it
short
hilarious
for
to see
Nathaniel.
Nathan finally talking about how he was like finally talking about what happened to his boys. I was like, I'm glad we got to see that moment amongst black men just talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of wish it was Lawrence's boys because them niggas is funny.
Oh,
them niggas is funny.
That would have been that would have had me dead.
We got to get another glimpse of old boy again. Lawrence.
Bruh, I really thought for a second that Nathan and his cousin's wife smashed.
Oh, I thought that too.
I thought that too. I thought it was just. I was like, why is this awkward?
Yo, that got brought up a question though. That gave me a question. Do you have anybody in your life that you know that their significant other and you just do not get along? Like you just don't fuck with them?
I just don't rock. I don't rock with their significant other at all.
You just don't fuck with them.
It's not that I don't rock with them. I just don't really know them yet, and I don't trust them at all. Because just from what they showed me, I don't trust them. But I don't rock with them. It's just you a little iffy right now. It's just you a little iffy right now. Like some of the things you doing is just like I gotta question you.
Yeah.
Gotta question your character a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like it's not like if I see him, we ain't talking. It's just like, just know I got my eye on you. And cause this my dog. So if you do anything, just know this my dog. We're gonna have some serious problems.
Nah, I feel you.
You feel me? That and I'm look, most of the time, honestly, 99% of the time, I will let anybody in their relationship know, be like, I won't tell them, but I know when they significant other crazy, bro. I know when they crazy. I know they probably should leave. I ain't gonna say it right away.
Yeah.
But then I'd be like, bro, that shorty was crazy, bro. I could have told you that, but I let you make your own decisions. And then nobody asked me beforehand. I ain't gonna say nothing if you don't ask me.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
You feel me?
I don't got nobody that dates someone I do not like. Like if I see him, it's like, sup, Beth, Jalen. Like I don't have nobody like that.
I've had moments of like seriously beefing. I've had moments of seriously beefing, but we straight now.
Okay.
Last time I checked, we straight.
Who knows? It could be a one-sided beef.
It ain't on my side.
All right.
That'd be the funniest part. A lot of my beefs is not my problem. I don't beef with niggas no more.
Have you ever beef with niggas?
I have.
You've had beef?
I have,
like
bro.
If you see him, it's on site.
It's not on some on-site stuff.
That you ain't had no beef.
There was just a moment. I never forget. I never forget in high school, man. Like I talked about this one dude. He like tripped. We were working out. He tripped on the bleachers and his hand was bleeding or whatnot. So I was just like, I told one of my friends, like, bro, it's hilarious. My man was like doing a workout. He tripped on a step and fell. And so the dude I told just go straight up, go to the dude was like, bro, you fell on the bleachers. So later that day, I'm at my locker, and he was like, he came up to me, he's an upperclassman. He came up to me. I just opened my locker, my nigga. I just opened my locker. He closed it. He literally, I just opened it. Then he slammed it closed. Talking about, I heard you was talking about
high school movie shit.
Yes. He was like, I heard you was talking about me. I said, I was. What you doing talking about? I said, bruh, I mean, your fan, it was hilarious. I don't know what you want from me, bruh. He was like, all right, I'm going to see you. And then he walked away.
Did he see you?
So look, we in the cafeteria. I don't know why this part pissed me off, right? This man came up to me, got in my face, like, yeah, what you gonna do now? Like, bruh, I'm just trying to eat. Please, excuse me. This man, look, all of that didn't took me off, right? This man took a napkin and kind of just flung it at me.
No.
He just kind of, it didn't go nowhere. He just took a napkin and just flung it up in the air. And for some reason, when he did that, I said, hey, bro, what's up? And I was like, I stopped myself right there. I was like, a napkin?
I've had numerous moments of such. I still hold a grudge to this day from high school. I'll never forgive this nigga until he die.
But yeah, now I don't be beefing. I ain't really I've never had problems with exes. Not. I mean, once they prove themselves, I very much look out for my homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I'm cool with the girlfriend or the boyfriend, I just be like, hey, watch that nigga. Like, I know him, but watch that nigga, man.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Even like, you know, even with you, bro, I be like, hey, bro. Like, when you say you gonna propose, that just cause you my homie off the straight, I was like, now nigga, are you sure? But that ain't had nothing to do with her. You know, she was a great person. Shout out to her. But it was just off the straight for like, you my dog. You feel me? I really take it to heart. Like, if you would trust me with that, with the friendship, like, I'm gonna be on.
You gotta hit him with hit him with the questions. You gotta hit him with the chart. You gotta get the clipboard out. Check off all the questions, crucial questions.
It's not even that though, bro. I just let life. I let life be the test. Like, is you gonna show up for my dog if this happen? You gonna show up for the homie if this happen? Like, or if I see you without them, like, are you a decent person outside of the relation? Are you a good representative of yourself with them not being there? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, with this situation from Insecure, it was his old cousin who wanted him out the house, and he just put it on his wife.
That was very disrespectful. As a man, that is not like what a man should do. I'm sorry.
Like, you should, if you got an issue, you gotta address it, especially if it's your family, especially if you like close like that. You just gotta say to them like, yo, bruh, I can't have you here if you're gonna be doing this, man. I got the kids, and you know.
On top of that, you should always protect your wife. Your wife should never be in the middle of that.
Sometimes, I will admit, sometimes, you know, if you don't want to besmirch your friendship, it is easy to put it on your wife.
I say stuff like, hey, bro, I can't even make it because, you know what I'm saying, wife and I gotta do this.
Sometimes,
sure. Or I'll say like, I gotta check with my wife first. It's not me saying like she makes the final decision. It's just that I gotta check with her.
Sometimes I say that
just to see if
I might be. I hope people don't listen to this and be like, "Damn, Jalen, you fake." But sometimes I use it just because I need some time to think about it. Like, yeah, you know, let me run it by the wife real quick. I don't even run it by her. I just gotta think about it.
I guess we gotta stop using our wives as scapegoats, bro. I'm gonna just be straight up from now on. But no, there's times where I really do need to check in. No,
there is time. So like, it's good. It's good to like. It's an excuse.
It's good to get in that habit.
You gotta get in the habit because you really do have to check in with the ladies. But Yeah, good episode though. I thought it was the funniest one so far. Kelly and that girl with the
Yeah,
big ass
Kelly
titties
was.
was
Oh
crying and
yeah.
shit. I thought that was funny. What's her name? Risha?
Nah, when Issa was like, "Is they
Yeah.
fucking?" Nah, they ain't fucking. They fucking.
I was dying, bro. She was like, "Oh, we gonna get in the water?" And then she was like, "Does she
Good
know how to
Lord.
swim?" Well, she got floaties.
She ain't get. I ain't see her get
I
wet
didn't
at
see it
all.
get in the
Now she
water.
ran up to
Yeah, I
that
didn't see
water.
it get in the water.
Yo, hey, how about the nigga that brought the pizza?
Yo, I was about to
dropped
say
the
that.
pizza.
He's like, "I don't give a fuck. I'm getting in the water." And then out of all the boxes of pizza, he picked a slice of pizza that was in the sand.
And dusted it
This
all.
nigga a savage, bro.
That was wild.
All right, let's talk about Succession real quick.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I ain't get to it yet.
Damn, you ain't get to it. Damn, this is
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
the shit went down, bro. Shit went down.
All right, don't say nothing. We'll talk about next. We talk about 2 episodes.
Just know
next
it was
week.
a shareholders meeting. That's all I got to say, bro. That's all I got to say. They had the shareholders meeting.
Shareholder meeting,
and
bro.
shit went down. It was like, yo, it's crazy how they be making such things so stressful when it doesn't even seem like anybody's doing anything.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah,
on
but
the
it's
line.
like,
I can't wait for the day we had a shareholder meeting.
Yeah,
we gonna get there, bro.
Why can all these people start media empires when we can't?
I don't know. We gonna start it though. No clearance.
We're gonna start with a certain subscription service that we not speaking about.
By the way, the online shop is up. NoClearancePod.com/shop. Go get your hip hop connoisseur hoodie, hip hop connoisseur t-shirt, hip hop connoisseur long sleeve, hip hop connoisseur mug. Just get it all.
Shit.
Support the brand. Support the podcast.
Shit.
The shop is up. Get the merch. I'm finna buy all that stuff tonight.
I didn't know this.
I'm paying myself.
I did not know this. But
what?
I did not know that was officially up. But you know what? We gotta start promoting.
It's official.
We
going.
Gotta start promoting. Please.
Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Subscribe.
Go get your merch.
Follow
us.
Hip Hop Connoisseur. Follow us.
Mama, I love you.
This is No Clearance Podcast.
I love you. Bye. No Clearance. Peace.